everyone, Merry Christmas. I know Christmas is over, but please, please, please allow me wish you a Merry Christmas. I wish you a Merry Christmas. I wish you a Merry Christmas. I'm not going to sing, don't worry. I won't put you through that torture. But how did your Christmas celebration go though? Mine was lovely. It was quiet. We just filled with love. I was really, really excited about it. And I'm happy I turned out for the children, myself and my husband. It was great. It was good. It was good. I really hope you had a good Christmas. But even if you didn't have one, that's okay. There's life, there's hope, things will get better. Right, so I was just thinking, what's going to be my last message for this year? God, I want to make a video. I want to, something that I'm just going to, like a word that will just keep people going into the new year. And, I was reading through the Christmas story again. I know all the festivities going on, the jolly good things happening around Christmas. But something really struck me when I read the Christmas story again, and that's what I'm going to share with you today. Don't go anywhere, but before then, hello! My name is Akwa. If it's your first time coming to my channel, you're very welcome. Yeah, I'm always just excited. And if you've been here before, thank you for always coming again, and a big welcome to you again. Right, so let's get to the business of the day. When I was reading the account of the birth of Jesus again from different books in the Bible, I just got like a new meaning, like a new revelation. The Bible is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful book. Like, it's so alive. Honestly, it's not like any book in the world. Like, every time you read it, it gives you something different, new meaning. Like, it gives you new perspectives to things. It's such a beautiful book. And if you don't know Jesus and you're here up until this point, you're not watching this video by accident. God has a plan for your life. Give your life to Jesus. The best thing that you ever do. Seriously, it is. Right, let's continue with our business. So now I was reading this story, the Bible, the birth of Jesus, the story again, and just really pondering on Christmas and the meaning and everything. That what can I get from it? I just don't want it to be like another Christmas. What can I get from this Christmas story? And then the word obedience, like bam, like obedience, was just all over, splattered all over the story. I'm not gonna read the Bible story. I'm just gonna try and give you like brief accounts here and there, and then you see that theme, obedience, in every part of it. So we know Mary, she's the mother of Jesus. When the angel appeared to her to say, you're gonna have this child and all of that, she obeyed. She's like, do to me as you wish. I'm your servant. Do with me what you like. She obeyed. She didn't say, oh no, I'm not going to do that. That's the beginning. She obeyed. And then she gets pregnant. And then of course, Joseph is livid. How can you be pregnant? Angel of the Lord appeared to him again and said, the child she has is by the Holy Spirit. Don't put her away. Don't send her away. Don't embarrass her. He obeyed. Okay, Lord, whatever you said. He obeyed. Obedient. Now when Jesus was born, and then the three wise men, they went looking for him, they've seen his star and all of that, and Herod says, go find this boy and come and tell me where he is. I want to come and worship him as well. But when they'd gone and the Lord appeared to them, do not go back to Herod. He wants to do something. He wants to kill that boy. They obeyed. They did not go back to Herod. Now when Herod was going, and kill all the little babies that I think was born at the time Jesus was born, just because he wanted to kill that child, again, the Lord appeared to Joseph and said, take the boy and the mother and go to the land of Egypt. What did Joseph do? He obeyed, and then he went to the land of Egypt. And then when Herod died, again, the Lord appeared to Joseph and said, okay, now take the boy and the mother and go back to the land of Israel. What did Joseph do? He obeyed again. And then when Joseph went to the land of Israel, I'm like, oh God, this Herod's son who's not taking over his father, I'm worried and I'm scared. And then the Lord said, okay, take the boy and the mother and then go to a different land. And then that's how he went to Nazareth and they settled there. Can you see? all through the accounts, from Mary getting pregnant, Jesus being born, the running theme in there is obedience. They obeyed. And because they obeyed, the destiny was fulfilled, purpose was fulfilled. Obedience. And so it's just like, for me, it's like, I'm getting to a new year. We'll have all these goals and visions and plans and things we want to do for the new year. I've come to appeal to you, please obey the voice of the Lord. Obey. If you want to fulfill purpose, you want to work in God's vision for your life, you need to obey Him. You need to obey the voice of the Lord. Obedience. So, as we're still in the mood of celebration, Christmas, gift, and all the festivities, let this word just be ringing in your head. Obedience. Are you obeying God's voice? Are you obeying Him when He tells you to do something? Or do you do it your way? And like, oh my God, I did it this way. I'm going to read something in the Bible. It's about Saul. I'll quickly read it just to finish. And God has sent him on a mission to Amalek. And God said, destroy everything. But Saul just did what he wanted. He destroyed them, but he brought the king back home and then to offer sacrifice. I'll quickly read it for you. So, I'm not reading everything. I'm just going to read what... so it's 1 Samuel 15 and verse 20. Okay, let's start from verse 19 actually. So this is Samuel now saying to Saul, why did you not obey the voice of the Lord, but instead swooped down on the plunder and did evil in the sight of the Lord? Saul said to Samuel, I have obeyed the voice of the Lord and have gone on the mission on which the Lord sent me, and I've brought back Agag, the king of Amalek. But God said, destroy everything. But you can see I brought back this one and have completely destroyed the Amalekites. But the people took some of the spoil, sheep and oxen, and best of the things to be totally destroyed, to sacrifice to the Lord your God at Gilgal. Then Samuel said, has the Lord a great delight in burnt offerings and sacrifices, as in obedience to the voice of the Lord? Behold, to obey is better than sacrifice, and to heed is better than the fat of rams. Behold, this is verse 22. It says, behold, to obey is better than sacrifice, and to heed is better than fat of rams. I just leave you those words today. Obey the Lord. Obey Him how He wants. Like, don't do it your own way like Saul did it his own way. I'm going to obey 99.5%. I'm just going to do my 0.5%. But Samuel said to him, to obey is better than sacrifice. Sometimes do all of the religious activities, you go the extra mile, but obeying what the Lord has actually told us to do. So I pray that God help us, help me, help you to obey His voice completely and promptly as well. Promptly. Because sometimes when we give into like, I'll do it later, different in fears, temptations, all other things will begin to come in, and then we don't end up doing it, even though we had intention to do it initially. So promptly and completely. Obey promptly and completely. Okay, that's it. By my next video will be in a brand new year, 2026. I pray that the Lord will lead you into that year, guide you, be in front of you to guide and behind to guard, and that no evil will befall you and your family. And you get into the new year, brand new, the start, a new journey, a better journey with the Lord, a stronger one full of obedience. Okay, good. And that's it. Bye. And I see you in 2026 by God's grace. By God's grace. Bye, and God bless you. Bye. Merry Christmas and a merry happy 2026. All right, bye, and God bless you. Bye.